All right, we're back. We're back. And before we get into this bad review and address that's gonna be fun. Because I know you have no idea what it is.
Nope.
We have ourselves y'all, if y'all have listened to this podcast before, y'all know what we do. We have the Liberty Media segment. I did briefly say Liberty Media because, like, when I was bashing Bali, we don't like corporations. We've had enough of them already with Liberty Media. DFA Liberty Media. There, I said it if you missed it earlier. So we have to say that every episode, or else I don't know what will happen. But we're going to try to say that every episode. But one of our traditions here on the Talkin' Braves pod is we love it when Chip Carey calls a home run and says the magic word. What is the magic word, Luke?
What is the magic word?
That Chip Carey says. I'm asking you. You
Walloped?
say it. Walloped. There you go. That wasn't that difficult. So here's our wonderful wallop segment. This comes from June 1st, 2018. And now Luke has a chance to guess who hit this.
When was it from?
June 1st, 2018.
June 1st, 2018. Was it Freddie Freeman?
No.
Are they still on the team?
Yes.
Is it Ozzy?
No.
Dansby?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a good guess.
I don't know if that you can even hear that, but that's what we. Okay, never mind. I should just get rid of that because it doesn't play half the time. But yes, it's Dansby Swanson. So, from June 1st, 2018, a 3-run bomb off of Steven Strasburg. Do you remember this, Luke? 7th inning. It was a 1-run. It was a 1-0 Braves lead, and then Dansby hit a 3-run bomb. Do you remember this?
Maybe.
I don't know. It's hard to remember the exact. I for some reason I remember this one. I remember watching this game. I don't know why, but anyways, without further ado, we got a walloped. Dansby Swanson, June 1st, 2018.
Fly ball, wallop deep left, center back, it is gone!
So there you have it. There's our wonderful wallop segment. Sometimes Luke really struggles with guessing the players, but today it was kind of an easy one.
Third try. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a record. I mean, one of these days you're going to guess it first try, and that's going to be a great day for you and all of your fans out there. Because I know you got some fans out there.
Do I, though? I don't think I do.
I
think they're all here to listen to you.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways,
listen to us.
We have our first negative review from iTunes. And I'm going to read it to Luke for the first time.
This is my first time hearing it, guys. So.
He has not heard this yet. And I mean, this is interesting because we did ask a while ago because we were just starting a podcast. Also, we actually, since last time we were going to bring this up, we did hit a few milestones. I guess that was yesterday on Wednesday, March the 3rd. We celebrated our 1 month anniversary birthday. I don't even know. What do you want to call it? I don't know. We started this podcast on February 3rd. That was when the first episode came out, and that was very exciting. But also, we hit 1,000 total plays. I think it was Tuesday. Okay. It was Tuesday. We hit 1,000 total plays. So big thank you to everyone out there. We've gotten some tremendous feedback from y'all, and all of it's been positive up until this point. But we're always here. We always want to hear from y'all, and we want to make sure that we want to make this as good of a podcast for y'all as possible. So we're always open to some constructive criticism. And we did mention that a while ago in one of the earlier episodes. If you don't like us, let us know why. And this guy did just that, or a woman. I'm not. It could be a woman, but this review is from this guy. The person's name is Try Being Happy. That's an interesting name. I don't know if this is a I don't think it's sarcastic, but like if you have a name like Try Being Happy, then you're probably trying to, you might be like a troll trying to, like, I don't know. I've just seen it around happen a lot of times, but we'll take this as seriously as we can. So it was a 1-star review, Luke. 1 star.
1 star.
We went from a 5-star podcast to a 4-star podcast because of this review. So
Rip.
we're no longer a 5-star podcast, but 4 stars, that's not bad. So we'll say 4 stars. That's fine. But his brief description of his review just says rough, period.
That's it.
It's just rough with a period. No, that's just the first part.
Okay.
That's just like the title of his review.
Okay.
It is rough. Dot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he just says we're rough. Okay.
Awesome start.
Brace yourself. Okay. So since I'm going to be reading the review, I can't really see your reaction, so I'm going to like kind of minimize this and like try to see your reaction. Okay. So it starts off. Oh, this is. I don't even know how to do this. I've never had a.
Just
I've never had
it.
a bad review. So should I just do it piece by piece, or just say the full thing?
Just say the whole thing. Just say it.
Yeah, I'll just say the full thing, and then we're gonna break it down one piece by piece, I guess. It goes. Just some dudes talking baseball. Not a great podcast, and not very thought out. A lot of ums constantly, but I'll listen to it because it's Braves. That's it. 1 star. So I guess it could have been worse, but
Yeah.
first part, just some dudes talking baseball. What'd you expect? It's talking Braves. It's Tomahawk Talk, or it was Tomahawk Talk. It's not anymore, but talking Braves. What, you want us to talk about like what books we're reading for class? I mean, we could talk about that. I'd rather not, but I'd rather talk baseball. I mean, we could talk about our personal lives, but it's a baseball
could.
podcast. If you want us to talk about other stuff, let us know. Try and be.
I can talk about my essay and my test that I had today.
We can literally read your essays for our classes if that's what you want. That's fine. I mean, but what you expect? I mean, just some dudes talking baseball. That's literally what this podcast is. I mean, do you want us to talk about something else? Try being happy. That's. I mean, okay. I mean, you're the only one we've heard that from. But just some dudes talking baseball. I mean, that's what we do. That's literally what this podcast is. So I don't really.
We're just dudes talking baseball.
That's literally what this is.
That's it.
That's literally what we're. That's literally what we said we were going to do.
Talking baseball
with an occasional special guest, and that's happening. Oh, that's exciting.
It is happening.
I'm excited. We both know who it is, but we're not going to tell y'all because we're just that way. Anyways, not a great podcast and not very thought out. And I will address this part because I get not a great podcast. That's fair. I mean, we've all been around a month. Like you expect us to be great.
We're learning. We're learning on the fly. So
yeah, we're trying to get better. I mean, it's not like. I mean, also the second part, not very thought out. That's part of the journey, man. If I'm being honest, like that's just part of what makes this podcast. We just are so unorganized. Although we do plan some of these episodes.
We plan stuff. Like I mean, we don't just
we do have a Google
Doc.
Doc.
Like just yeah.
I mean, sometimes like this episode, we just go based just off like box scores and stuff, and talk about what we saw when we were actually able to watch the games or listen to the games. That's what we did today. And we're going to be talking about like top 10 shortstops later on, and that takes a lot more preparation and stuff. But not very thought out. I mean, we do try to think stuff out before we start recording. and most preparation I guess we've put in a ton of effort into 2 episodes in particular. One, the off-season recap with Henry Meyer, if y'all listen to that one. And then, oh yeah, we definitely had actually, no, I guess three of these episodes. And because the other one that I didn't really mention was the episode with Jordan Rager, because that was our first special guest. And we were just like, we got to record for that. And we're going to have to prepare for this one that we're going to record tomorrow. Hopefully we're going to record tomorrow. It's not an official thing yet because something might happen, but right now that's the plan. And then the Remembering Don Sutton, Phil Necro, Hank Aaron, that took a lot of preparation.
We took a serious amount of preparation. That's the reason
that
we
was weeks.
put it off.
That was weeks in the making.
Yeah, when we started this podcast, we actually had the idea like a few days after we started the podcast. It was we did that last week, so it was about 3 weeks. We spent 3 weeks of preparation leading up to that podcast. So
it's just we wanted to say as much as we could without taking several hours.
Yeah,
we wanted to keep it kind of brief, but we wanted it to be enough to because I feel like if you don't say enough, it's kind of disrespectful. You're like, oh, Hank Aaron died, but like, no, we actually put a lot of effort into that. We try to say what was the best thing on our hearts, and just whatever we felt was right that episode. And it was a very serious episode. We did not joke around at all, which we always joke around. Me and Luke, we've known each other for several years, and we've just. I think that was the first time we've ever been like completely serious about something.
Yeah, we were serious. Like that was the first time. I mean, there's probably been a few other times, but not I don't like that.
I don't even think we even like cracked a smile. I don't think we even laughed at all that episode. It was just very rare. We love just joking around and stuff, but that episode was. I mean, we do like plan these episodes like. This one we were just talking about like spring training games and stuff, and that you don't really need to plan for that when you might need to keep some tabs open and stuff on your phone or computer or whatever. But some of them you don't need anything to think out. And the next thing he says, or he or she says, a lot of ums constantly. Now that would be better if we actually knew how to edit these podcasts. But what I was planning on doing was editing through iMovie on my Mac, and I updated my laptop, and iMovie is not wanting to work, so I can't edit it unless there's some other thing out there I don't know about. So
we are working to be more fluent, I guess, and not fluent, but like cut the ums out of it's hard. Like I've heard this not just from this review. I mean, my I have people telling me this, and I'm working on. We're I'm very. I guess I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I'm very self-aware. I try to critique myself as much as I can to be better. So we're trying our best.
Yeah, we do listen back to these podcasts, so we do hear everything that you hear. And again, it's like once you upload it, it's out there. And I get that we do say a lot, but we're trying to find the right words to say and for that certain time. It's not an easy thing to run a podcast, and I've kind of learned that in the past. It's been over a month now, but as I said, we don't edit our podcast. We do this all in one take. It's difficult to not say at all for an entire, hour and a half podcast. It's not easy. But he Try Being Happy does say I'll listen to it because it's Braves. And I hope that once we like really get used to doing this podcast, because we're not used to doing it yet. I mean, we do try and record fairly often. I mean, I know like this first month, we've probably if you've tried to listen to every podcast or anything, it might be a little overwhelming because we've done a lot. I will admit we've done a lot, and we don't. I don't think we're going to be doing this frequently. But obviously, when you're first starting out a podcast, you want to get going. You want to hit the ground running. And that's what we did. But obviously, we have a giant learning curve ahead of us. I think we're right in the middle of it right now. We're learning as we go, and we try being happy. At least you actually like gave us some feedback on stuff.
Yes,
that
we
could
do. We
improve
do
on.
appreciate it, regardless of, we might hurt our feelings a little bit, but we're big boys. We won't worry about that too much.
No, I'm a big boy. I don't know about you, but
I like to think I'm a big boy. I don't know.
oh, okay. but anyways, like
I'm a man. I'll take it like a man. I'm not too worried about that.
but the just some dudes talking baseball. I mean, that part just kind of like. Do you want to talk about like what we're like if we're watching anything on TV or like binge watching something? As well, I guess I could just throw that in there. But like recently, I have been getting back into 24. If y'all are familiar with that one, I'm hooked on season 1 right now. I'm like halfway through that. I've literally watched
Of what?
half of the 24. Have you ever seen that? Like Jack Bauer?
I've watched like an episode or two, but I never got into it.
Oh, you need to get into it. But we could save that we could have an whole episode dedicated to 24. I don't know. Like you should watch season 1. Do you have a Roku?
No.
Oh, you should get one. It's like on Roku channel. It's free if you have a Roku. Actually, I don't even know if you need a Roku. I think you just need the app and just make an account. That's it. And you could just watch 24. I mean, you get a few ads here and there, but like it's not too bad. I've been listening to that a lot, or I've been watching 24 like nonstop for the past 24 hours. I mean, I've been doing some schoolwork. I've been going to class and whatnot, but like I am hooked on this on season 1 right now. I mean, funny story back in the day. Do you remember Blockbuster? I know a lot of people
Yes.
who listen to this are probably like Blockbuster. Like it was a great place. I used to rent movies from Blockbuster all the time.
That was like
when they closed,
place to be.
Oh, it was fantastic. Remember that smell when you walked in? It just
Mhm.
smelled like movies. I don't even. It's hard to describe. But like it always had a distinct smell when you walked in. It's hard to describe what kind of smell it was. It was a clean smell though. It didn't stink. It smelled kind of good. It kind of smelled refreshing when you walked into Blockbuster. But when they were going out of business and they were closing, our family went into Blockbuster and we bought several seasons of 24. We got like 3 seasons for like $5, I think. It was like something ridiculous like that because they were closing, and like we started watching some 24, and I was hooked. It was like literally you never wanted to stop watching 24. It was crazy. But anyways, I highly recommend you get into 24. Anyone listening who has never watched 24, go watch it. It is the best TV show I've ever seen in my life. I'm not making that up either. I'm not making it up. Like I promise you, if you watch it, like literally, it ends on a cliffhanger every time, and you want to keep watching. Like that's the problem that I'm facing right now. I'm literally addicted to this dang show, and I haven't seen season 1 before, so like this is all completely new. And I've been so tempted to look at Wikipedia and just see what happens next, but I haven't done it yet. So it's awesome. Please watch 24. Please, that would be if like everyone just took the time, everyone listening just took the time to watch one episode of 24. If y'all haven't already, just watch one episode. Do it for me. Do it for the Talking Braves podcast. Just do it. But anyways, that was the bad review. I mean, it wasn't like a lot of
Yeah, it was. But we did say constructive, and he at least told us what we could work on, which I do appreciate. Yeah, as long as you're telling us what we can work on, then I appreciate your review, regardless good or bad. So
yeah, literally, when I read this, I was like, "This is crap." Like I literally felt crappy the rest of the day. I was like, I really want to address this. And then Luke was just like, "Hey, I can't record today." And then I reached out to him yesterday. "Hey, I can't record today." And then it was like, "What about today?" And we're like, "Fine." So we were finally able to.
We've been busy. We've been busy people.
I have been
busy men.
Mm-hmm.
We have been.
We're both college kids. We're busy. So That might actually be part of like our like lack of organization on this podcast, but that's just part of the journey, you know. That's part of the Talking Braves experience, you know.
Yeah.
So, and as a bonus, we do keep it family friendly, unless like we have a special guest, like we do have tomorrow episode coming out on Sunday, hopefully. But I will update. I'll provide updates on our Instagram story at Tomahawk Talk Pod. Link to everything is going to be in the description. Also, something I found out from Anchor is people, if they want to support the podcast, and we're not asking, you know, people to do this, but if you are obligated to do this, then you can consider doing it. There is a link in the description. I don't know if you can click on it, but it says something about support this podcast. There is an option where you can donate to us monthly, or I think like it's like a monthly donation thing. It could, there's like 3 different tiers. You can donate 99 cents a month, which is, I mean, we're not asking you to do this, but like if you feel obligated, I just wanted to throw out there that this actually is a thing, because I actually just figured this out a couple days ago. There's a $4.99 tier, I think, and then there's a $9.99 tier. So literally less than $10 a month. If you would feel obligated to do that, and you know, maybe we can get some better equipment. I don't know. Like I have, this is like a $35 mic off Amazon, the one that I'm using right now. I don't know about yours, but I know like you ordered it pretty recently.
Mine was 30.
So these aren't expensive mics by any means, but you know, maybe if we can get some donations going, maybe we can like save up for some better equipment, better listening experience. We just want to throw that out there and make sure it's known that that actually is a thing and it's out there. If you want to do it, I'm not asking you to. That is completely optional, but that is a way you can support. Also, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're almost at 25 subscribers now. Which
Yeah.
you know, in terms of YouTube, that's not much, but like we do go over there occasionally in live stream and just talk baseball, and then at the end we just kind of joke around doing whatever the heck we want. Like if you haven't been there for a live stream with us, you're in for an experience. It's fantastic over there. We have fun.
If you guys are listening to this and you haven't listened to our live or haven't come to our live streams yet, it's a ton of fun.
Yes, we will put it up.
We just sorry, what? Go ahead.
We will announce it on our stories when we go live, so you don't have to like, you know.
Yeah.
So you actually will be able to know when we go live, but
And that's a lot more laid back compared to this. Like we'll just be in there talking, you know, we'll talk Braves, we'll talk. I mean, we talked a ton of stuff, so just, you know, come in there, say hi, hey, you know.
And if you donate us,
drop by.
If you donate to us in a live stream, we might sing for you if you want.
We just might sing. We might sing a song of your choice.
You know, first time
you just have to come and see.
Yeah. You know, the first email we got was actually during a live stream, and it was asking us to sing driver's license. So we did that one time. You can't hear it anymore because it was copyrighted, but that's just part of the experience if you join one of our live streams. So please go join. Please go subscribe. You won't regret it. And we do upload some of our podcast episodes. Some of them get lost. But if you want to see our faces as we record podcasts, that's there. Not every episode is up there, as I said, but the majority of them are. I would say about probably 60%. I don't update it very often, but we do. But since iMovie doesn't really work, it's kind of going to be episodes are kind of going to be split into 2 different, like part 1, part 2, just because I can't edit the videos together. So bear with us on that as we kind of work through this lack of technology thing. We can't edit, we can't upload to YouTube like a full podcast episode because we have to split our podcast into 2 different parts. First part is like with like the middle spot being our sponsorship. That was kind of hard to to put into words. I don't know what that. Okay, never mind. Let's just get into our top moment of the decade. I think
You
we
guys
are
tired of
entering.
listen to us. So
Yeah,
let you go.
I literally said to Luke earlier, this is gonna be a shorter episode. Yeah, this is not shorter. But hopefully, if you have stuck around this long, we do appreciate that. And you know, we love all the feedback that we're getting. I mean, even if it's negative, we do appreciate it. We do read all of it. I haven't checked your email in a while. Let's just check, just in case we have received an email. I haven't checked in a couple days. So if there's an email that we have right now, it's gonna be live on the podcast. If like there's nothing here, then that's gonna be depressing. I just wasted everyone's time, but I probably am gonna waste everyone's time. But let's see if we got an email. And oh, we did. Hey, we actually did receive an email
Do we actually?
from Joe. Hey,
Joe.
All
What's
right,
going on, Joe?
Joe from Arizona. Wait, actually, is this guy trying to? Wait, okay. This is interesting. Okay, I don't. This might be spam. I don't know. I hope not. But he says, "Hi there. I came across your YouTube channel and was wondering if you ever do product reviews or influencer campaigns. I don't know what an influencer campaign is. If you do, we'd love to have you in our network doing commissioned videos. And I don't think I should be saying this on air. I thought this was like a legit like feedback. Okay. Do we get anything in spam? Yeah, we got quite a bit of spam. That's okay. Anyways, I got excited there because I saw an email, but I think it's just some guy who wants to. I think it's business related stuff. We literally don't. Okay, literally, we don't do this for money either. Like, if y'all want to know if we do this for money, yes, we do have a sponsor segment, but it's literally been $3 so far. So it's like,
Yeah.
And like we don't make
this
it
for fun.
We don't make any money basically, but maybe one day we might make a little bit of money. But like, you know, with the $3 that we have, we're literally going to get $1.50 each. So it's really not much. We might be able to get a drink at McDonald's. That's literally all we can really do. But you know, obviously the monthly donations or whatever, the little thing that's there, it's in the description. I don't know if it's clickable, but just get that link and support if you want to. So I think next thing in our countdown, I think we're done with top 20 through 11, if I'm not mistaken.
Did we do 11 last episode?
What did we do last episode?
I don't even remember.
It was 11 last episode.
So we were
all right.
10.
Oh, this is 10. April 6th, 2013.
April 6th, 2013.
This is an interesting one.
What was
I'm actually
6th?
more looking forward to number 9. Number 9 is so memorable, but
April 6th, 2013. What was that? Was that like some walk-off or something?
well, it was a walk-off.
Was it? I have no clue. I don't know.
All right, I think I might have like hyped this moment up a little bit too much, but this was the first. Was this the first year? Anyways, this game, we were down 5-4 to the Chicago Cubs in the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Marmol was brought in to shut the door. He fell behind the leadoff batter, B.J. Upton, 3-1. And then B.J. Upton launched a game-tying solo homer. Couple batters later, his brother Justin launched a walk-off. So BJ tied it, Justin won it, and we have a couple different. I think we get a couple different. I think we have a couple different videos that I can pull up. So I think we're going to get a radio call as well. So I'll make these transitions as seamless as possible. But anyways, before we do that, everything is going to be in the description. Use my promo code Braves News on SeatGeek. Do it. Helps you out. Saves $20 on your tickets. And yes, you can buy tickets now. The first time in 2 years you've been able to. So go to a game, use the promo code, save some money on tickets. You won't regret. Hey, who regrets saving money? Like it. I don't.
I don't. I don't regret saving money.
And if you already bought your tickets, use the promo code to get $20 off parking. That's another thing you could do. Or if you have already bought your Braves tickets, maybe you have season tickets. I don't know. If you want to go see a concert, those are starting to come up again. Go buy your concert tickets. The promo code Braves News is good for concerts as well. So until next time, my name is David Waters.
And I'm Luke Hardin.
Thank you all for listening, and we will catch you all in a very exciting episode 15.
TM.
See y'all.
Fly ball center field to Jesus going back.
Sorry, my audio is bad. That's like I keep doing that. Oops. Sorry. I told you the transitions were going to be better, but like, anyways, my name is David Waters. His name is Luke Hardin. Thank you all for listening. We will catch you all in episode 15. Had to do that one twice. That sucks. Okay.
High fly ball center field to Jesus going back at the wall. Goodbye.
Yeah, baby. Like I said, Jim, maybe that infield hit will get him going.
That's hammered center. De Jesus going back. Still going back. Let's go home. What a finish to this ball game. The Upton brothers take care of the Cubs. High fly ball center field to Jesus going back at the wall.
Sorry, I forgot that there was a radio call after that, so I'm just gonna have to like keep y'all entertained, so you don't have to hear Chip Gary do this again. So, you got anything, Luke, before we hear the radio?
No.
All right. Well, we're almost done. It's coming. I promise. I know, I'm keeping y'all here too long, but this is exciting. We get to hear a radio call from Jim Powell, so very exciting. We don't do too many radio calls, so shout out to the Braves Radio Network. Shout out Jim Powell, and rest in peace, Don Sutton. We missed Don Sutton.
Yes.
Right? Would they? Could they? Will they? Outfield deep and straight away. 1-2 from Marmol. Swinging a fly ball deep to center. De Jesus back. Warning track. Wall. Go!